Joining me now is Republican Senator Mike Lee of Utah, author of the new book, Written Out of History, The Forgotten Founders Who Fought Big Government. Senator Lee, thanks so much for joining us. I want to get to your book in a moment, but first let me ask you, the president twice promised repeal and replace what happened simultaneously. Today, the president is suggesting repealing Obamacare now, replacing it later. Would you support this new course of action?
Absolutely, without question I would. In fact, this is what I've been calling for at least 6 months. This would be my preferred course of action. I think there are ways of getting there with the legislation that's been introduced, but I would much prefer to just deal with repeal first and then have an iterative process to decide what comes next.
Should conservatives then pull out of health care negotiations?
I don't think there's a reason to do that. I think there is enough that could be made to work in this bill. There's no need necessarily to pull out. But that said, if the improvements are not made to this bill that I think need to be made, I won't support that, and I've made that clear to my colleagues. There are certain changes that, if made, could cause me, all things being equal, to support the bill. But if they're not made, I'm out.
If it were to be repealed now, it wouldn't take effect immediately, though, because I'm wondering, what about all those people who only have insurance because of Obamacare? If there's no replacement, what happens to them?
Yeah, that's right. Look, it was always the plan to have a delayed implementation provision, delaying until 2018 or sometime thereafter the effective date of the repeal. So it wouldn't take effect immediately. That would give us time to decide what comes next.
I want to get your